Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Periods of snow. High of 33. It's about 25. Aaron Offsire tweeted that West Michigan saw its 10th straight sunless day yesterday. Now 2 shy of the record, which was 12 all time. 12 straight days
What
without
year was
seeing.
that?
I don't remember, but it wasn't that long ago.
How much sun do you have to get to count? Because we got sun at my house yesterday. It was only for about 4 minutes.
Well,
it was a
5 minutes,
very
and it's not at
short
your
period
house.
of time.
4 minutes of sun.
Yeah, all of a sudden, like I was sitting
I
on the
don't buy
couch
it.
with my back to the window, and Carrie was at. We have like a sectional.
A sectional?
Oh,
Sex.
What?
Sectional.
So I've got my back to the window, and
Bet you
she's
do.
sitting perpendicular to me,
Yeah.
or facing. And all of a sudden, I can't see my computer screen. There's something reflecting off of it, and I go, "Oh my God, is that the sun?" And then it went away.
She probably just went along with it, but was actually like her shining a flashlight.
It probably was. She's like,
Or the lamp.
he's
She
really
couldn't reach
simple.
a mirror to put under your nose to see if you were breathing, so she's trying to look for
Probably.
signs. Guys, what's going on with the standoff at the Lazy T?
I don't know.
Put on CNN.
I don't think
We
it's
need
on
to find
CNN. I think
out
they've
what's
got other
going
things
on.
to worry about.
Okay.
The 12 straight consecutive days of sunless weather, 0% sunshine in GR, was 1998.
Oh, I would have assumed it was much more recent because I know I felt very depressed for a long time when there was no sun, like 3 years ago, maybe. Yeah, it was a bad winter.
That's what you were basing it on?
Yeah.
You had a real lull in your feel-goods?
I did not. It finally got to me. I had never felt like, oh, I understand why people go to Florida. And that year I was finally like, well, I understand why people go anywhere that has sun, even if it is Florida, the worst state ever.
Yeah.
It is amazing how it buys you a little bit of time as far as just, okay, I can deal with it again. I got another month in me.
Yeah, I can see
it
why
might be.
people. I know I have just a tinge of that seasonal disorder. You know, where you go, all right, I've gone like 5 days. I really need some sunlight here. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting bummed out.
It does. Yeah, it really does wear on you.
Yeah, you just kind of feel tired and a little depressed.
Well, Joe mentioned it earlier. The deputies looking for a suspect who robbed the McDonald's this morning on Plainfield. And to the best of my knowledge, they're still there now. This is a story from earlier this morning from Fox 17.
New from overnight, police are trying to find a suspect who robbed a McDonald's at knife point. It happened just after 5 this morning at the Plainfield location that's across from the Meijer. Police in Kent County say a man came in, showed a knife, and ran off with an unknown amount of cash. It happened.
So then he ran to the Lazy T.
It couldn't have been that
Yeah.
much. I mean, have you seen this town at 5 in the morning?
Right.
They probably had 3 cars going through the drive-through buying coffee. That amount of money.
I wouldn't think that would be a huge haul in that location. You're right, in the middle of the night. I mean, other than a handful of people getting food and
no.
a small number of people getting coffees on the way somewhere
But,
in the
you
middle
know,
of the night. But
For that
otherwise-
guy to buy a couple more hours at the Lazy T, that might have meant the world to him.
yeah.
Well, let's hope he's not-
Do you have to put quarters in the door? Is that how it's like a parking meter there at that hotel
Yeah.
or motel?
Yeah, absolutely. They do have hourly rates.
The thing is, like
Do they
that
really?
that
Oh,
place.
yeah. I've never been there. I've driven
Sounds
past
like
it. No, I have never been there.
I believe you.
I did. I suggested people go there for a review article once. I called
that's
them
a
and
great idea.
chatted with the manager about, hey, what's your hotel like? Can people do this? I was doing a gift guide. And
a gift guide.
A gift guide, yeah, for Christmas.
Give somebody a 1-hour gift certificate.
Yeah. And so,
Breaking news
yes.
from Catherine Ducharme, reporter for Wood TV, Purdue graduate, Indy raised, lover of caffeine, running, and French fries.
What?
Is that the article?
That's the breaking news, but also she reports via Twitter, SWAT team broke the motel window, the only one that wasn't cardboard. One man surrendered and came out of the motel room. So that's good. Because, we joke about, hey, this guy ran to the Lazy T. What an idiot. That's the first place they'd look.
Yes.
But at the same time, there's police officers there. They're on alert, and so I'm glad it appears it's going to end peacefully.
Since it's only about a mile apart, I feel like he probably robbed the place and they just followed his footprints in the snow.
That could be.
Like one of those dumb criminals where you go, seriously, it's snowing, man.
Alternatively, they don't actually know if he is the guy who robbed the place, because I'll bet you could kick down any door and that person would surrender.
Probably.
No questions asked.
I'll bet they just kick in doors randomly there and go, "We know what you did," and they go, "Oh, you got me."
Yeah, every door is open with a set of hands with rope around them, going, "I give up."
Yeah.
Yes.
All the pillowcases are
Yeah.
waving out the window, surrender.
Pillowcases.
Well.
They wish. Toilet paper.
That's not white.
Yeah.
All right.
I like the
Hopefully it's
reviews on
gonna
the
be nice.
place. Seems like
Yeah?
a nice place.
Yeah.
Does it have a big Yelp following?
It does.
It does?
Yep. Don't spend money at a place you can't sleep. There was a horrible rancid food smell coming out of the fridge.
That's not food.
Yeah, no, not at all.
That's
I
a
mean,
body.
somebody's been eating it, but
I pulled up this review article, and I wanted to see if my opinions had changed over the years. If one point I may have held this place in high regard. And I remember thinking, I need to tell people something to do. And so I called and I wrote, "The Lazy T Motel doesn't feature anything close to a karaoke night, but I was told by a man who I assume has a hook for a hand and claimed to be the manager that you could sing quietly in your room. And let me save you some time. Should you Google their name, the death was ruled accidental. The Lazy T Motel, $40 a night with a $10 deposit. Hourly rates are the same."
So it's $40.
Yeah, whether
A night
you
for-
whether you bang around for an hour or
You don't get a
for
discount
night.
for leaving
No.
after an hour.
oh, so then it's not really by the hour.
Well, I mean,
It's still by the day.
but I asked him, I said, "Can you rent it hourly?" And he said, "Yes, $40 an hour. But you can also stay there the rest of the day.
Boy, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
$40 for 1 hour,
That's a good way to
$40 for
say it.
24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll
you
take
know
the
what? I'm gonna
24
take
and
the
I'll just let it
24.
sit empty.
I don't even know if I'll need it, but I'm not going to pay for something and let somebody else use it. Hell no. That's my room.
The only thing in this equation that's staying empty is your hotel room.
No one gets to strangle on my dime.
Hell no.
You're not double dipping from me. Speaking of that, how much extra to
Yeah.
double dip, lady?
Yeah. I'm not going to let a different hooker have some skeet.
Anyway, sorry about your problems this morning, Lazy
That's my
T.
time.
Yeah.
It's not their problem.
Yeah.
Shine down.
Oh, free advertising.
Yeah, no free rides. It's 97.9 GRD Rocks.